I know that didn't go the way you wanted it to.
We tried. At least we now know where everyone stands.
Hello? Sorry, who's this? Yeah, give us 10 minutes, we'll be right there. It's Mrs. Yang. Something's up with the parlay.
Thank you for coming.
Is your husband meeting the Tigers tonight?
The meeting is to begin in a few moments. I'm taking his place at the table, and I'd like you two to accompany me.
Did you back out?
No, he had to return to Hong Kong. Family emergency. I tried to put off the meeting until his return, but the danger of continued confrontation is too high. I need to make a show of strength as I begin the negotiation. I know who you are, what you can do. I believe the Tigers do as well.
Okay.
Ha! Yeah, they're ready.
Weapons.
He is the weapon.
Yeah.
We'll hand over control of the Red Hook docks in exchange for your real estate holdings in New Jersey. An annual payout over 10 years at 45%.
15%.
35.
The docks were ours for over 3 decades.
And now it's
20%.
theirs.
And then they weren't.
Uh-oh.
We need some time to make arrangements in New Jersey.
We need to leave. Something's not right.
Close to an agreement.
What are you planning? Is this a trap?
You have no place at this table.
You brought me here to keep you safe. You're not safe. There's someone outside. You need to go. Now. Don't.
Yeah, let's go. Oh! Oh!
End him!
Oh! Ah! Ooh! Oh! Oh! Oh, God!
He had the photos that I paid you for.
Say that again, I missed the first part.
We've just come from Daddy Runtime, your surveillance photos. He has them.
So that means that your cover has been blown?
So they're
How about ours?
I'll deal with it. It will not affect our prior arrangement.
We'll need more than that.
Yeah, it's complicated.
They're working
The
with
situation
me.
is salvageable. I would like you to leave now.
Jesus. Doesn't have to go down like this. Like you said, we had a prior arrangement.
My partner threatened me. I don't like threats.
Walker,
She's crazy,
tell me
crazy.
how Daddy Run got those photos. I'm not leaving here until you do.
Whatever blows your skirt up.
Man, this is getting interesting. So, Mary is So, not only is Davos and Joy working together, which we knew that from the end of season 1, but now Mary is involved with it. So, the Mary subplot is basically merged in with Joy and Davos, and it's all just one whole thing together now. So I'm confused. Was it who's Walker? Who's Walker? Davos said let's go to Walker, but they went to Mary's place. Is because Mary has two different personalities. Is Walker one of her personalities, and was it her other half who took the pictures? Because, you know, she said that she likes to take a lot of pictures and stuff, you know, photographer. So is it her other personality that took the pictures? And then was it her other personality that who's the one who gave the pictures to Danny and basically warned him that it was that, you know, someone was watching him, and really is her other half? Because that's the only way she would have those pictures of Danny. How would she get them? Like Davos said, how did Danny get them? And that's what I'm saying. Like, he got them from her, but how did she get them? Unless she's the one who took the pictures. Also, she's much crazy. She whipped out the blaze on Davos real quick, and he wouldn't have even found out that, you know, Danny knew someone was looking in on him if Davos and Joy weren't invited to dinner. And so they were invited to dinner to try and hash all of this out. Well, I mean, yeah, it's kind of to hash it out, but the main point was to see why Davos and Joy were working together. And how is it that he found out they were working to... Ward told Danny, so they invited them to dinner to try and figure out their real intentions. Everyone's just sitting here like, yeah, we're all here just for a nice dinner to have some nice conversation, when, I mean, that might have been some of the reason to hash things out, you know, for Danny and Davos to hash things out, and then for Danny and Joy to hash things out as well, Joy and Ward to hash things out as well, since he was supposed to be coming there. But then, you know, Colleen went in and said, look, we all know why we're really here. We all have other real intentions that we're not sharing. We might as well just share them, because that's the reason that we invite you guys over here in the first place. And so, yeah, Davos is just, he's upset that Danny took the Iron Fist from him and betrayed Kunlun, left to New York. And Joy, you know, well, she does want the company for herself. She wants the company because until Danny came back, everything was going smooth sailing for her as far as the company goes. But then Danny comes back, and since he's the heir to it, so it's his name. And also, you know, she's upset that him and Ward kept the fact from her that, you know, their dad was alive. But here's how I see it. It isn't like he flat out lied to her. It isn't like she straight up asked, "Hey, is my dad alive?" And Danny's just like, "Nah, B." It isn't like she ever asked him. It's just it isn't like he ever lied to her. It's just he simply kept it from her. He found out and he didn't tell her. It isn't like he told a lie. He just didn't tell her. And for her own good. For her safety. You know? So that's why I'm thinking, well, and see, this is the other thing though, like, yeah, it's her dad, you know. And you're not going to tell her I get that, you know, but all the stuff that he was in, it was to protect Joy, who Danny cared about. So if I was in Joy's shoes and it was one of my parents or someone I really cared about, and it was being kept from me that they were alive, but it was because they were in some shady stuff and it was to protect me, then when I found that out, I probably would have been okay with it. Like I said, I'm not in that position, so I guess I can't fully know if I would be okay with that, but I feel I'll be okay with that if at the end of the day it was for my safety and protection. The story is getting really good and deep now, and the action, it's only been 3 episodes, but so far the action has been pretty consistent throughout all 3 episodes. All 3 episodes have had a consistent amount of action, and it wasn't like the lackluster, sluggish moves and choreography from season 1. This is fast, intense, good paced action, along with the actual use of the Iron Fist in every episode, and it's being utilized way more effectively than he did in season 1. Like the only real damage I can remember him doing in season 1 with the Iron Fist was when he used it to punch the door. I think it was one of the first times he used it to punch the door off. And then on the last episode, or was it? I think it was the last episode, when he had punched the room with all those guys, and he had punched the room like, the whole room came apart. In these 3 episodes, we've seen more powerful Iron Fist action compared to the entirety of season 1, and that is just making me very, very happy, because the title of the show is Iron Fist. You expect to see Iron Fist. You expect to see kung fu, martial arts, consistent fighting along with a good story. And so far, it's just 3 episodes, but I think that the season has delivered good on all of those things, along with, the acting has gone up a little bit compared to the first season. This was my reaction and review for Iron Fist Season 2, Episode 3. Let me know what you thought of the video down below in the comments section. Links are on my social media and stuff. Be down below in the description box. Smash the like button. Share this video with anyone you feel will enjoy. If you are new around here and you like what you see, tap the subscribe button and ding dong the notification bell to join the Mad Alliance on our journey to 100,000 subscribers. My name's Joe, aka Mad Joe FC. I hope y'all have a marvelous day. Mad out. Mad. Strong. Together.